That's our life right now. Sleep, good boys. Everything is getting all packed up. Morning, it's a Thursday. I got random shit everywhere. Just like stuff everywhere. Because we're moving in less than 3 weeks. So this is that part of the move where we're just like, this is how we're living right now. On a mattress on the ground. I'm washing our sheets right now. I've got wicked heartburn. So I'm just gonna get a Tums. So I've been working this morning a bit. And I'm about to head out for coffee with a friend, one of my best friends. And then I'm going to hop over to the gym. I really am trying to get back into it. It was, as you know from my last video, crazy season of life. So now I'm almost like rehabbing my brain and my body and my emotions. So that's what's up today. And then I'll work. I just yesterday set up this little area. I've been working at my kitchen table and it was like just not working. I've had, because we've been using two houses up until recently. Ben has a house and then I have this house. So we've been like, we have our own houses. Ben stays here most of the time. Like it was just, or like between two houses. Anyways, but we're now really properly merging as we move into this house. And his is like two separate apartments. He owns the whole house, so he's just renting out that separate apartment now. Then we're moving to this one. So we sold this one, oh my God. And like, thank God we were able to sell it when we did, because the market is horrible right now. We're watching houses in our neighborhood and everywhere like just sit. And I was like, oh, we're gonna, like, I've always had really good experiences selling houses. This is like my third house I've sold, and every time it works out. But now on this side of it, I'm like, oh my God, that was actually pretty risky, because this market is really bad right now. So they just dropped the interest rates yesterday. Hopefully it'll pick up for those people. But anyways, we're good. We are just trying to kind of like organize everything with the move. We did a walkthrough at our new house on Monday and like found some little things that just, those homeowners are just being a pain in the butt. So we're just trying to make sure everything's good with that, packing, moving utilities and stuff like that. But I'm also working, so working on content creation, working with consulting and clients, which if you're interested, I work with businesses, creators, big and small, on a very small hourly scale to a larger retainer. So, but you know, social media coaching and content calendars and so some social media management for select clients, but lots of strategy and things like that. So if you're interested, I've got my email below. You can contact me about that. But yeah, it has been crazy. I was just thinking though, and I forget if I said this in my last video, that I'm always like, when I go through something tough, I'm very big about what is the lesson I can take from this. And so this whole thing, sorry, I just took my hair to my rollers and it's like still a little crazy. So I'm trying to tame it. But I went through this crazy thing during the summer with my dad. I talked about it in my last video. He has cancer, and then he had a horrible side effect from the steroids that go with the cancer medication, and had a total mental health crisis. This was like so extreme. It was the hardest month of my life. And so I had a really good conversation with Ben recently, because I feel like it really put my body and my brain into like this fight or flight. Like every time I got a phone call from a sibling of mine, I'm like, what happened next? Because so many crazy things were happening like multiple times a day. Like, I'm not exaggerating. It was about 2 or 3 weeks of just total extreme mayhem and like cortisol, like pumping stuff. So we're on the other side of it now, but we're still kind of trying to like pick up the pieces and heal and stuff. But my whole body and my brain has been messed with. It's like my nervous system has been injured. Do you know what I mean? So I'm getting better. Actually, earlier this week, I started to feel this shift, like my cortisol was kind of like going down a bit, and I was starting to kind of like things were starting to kind of level out, because it was really crazy. Even just like little things, like I was just like preemptively like reacting when things weren't a problem. So I had a conversation with Ben, and he gave me good advice of like, he's like listing off the things we've gone through recently where it's like, this is a crisis, this is a crisis. Everything else is not a crisis. And that really helped me. Like it really, so now I'm like, I don't think I will, but I was like, I almost want to get that tattooed on me. It's like, this isn't a crisis, because I think that can tend to be how I'm on high alert all the time. And I'm starting to think that actually for my divorce is when that really happened. I'm going to probably create something for Patreon for that. By the way, I have Patreon now, so you can subscribe, and that's where I'm like sharing things that I would not share on here. But so I'm really trying to work on that. Like, for example, there's little things that like frustrating things that some of my teenagers might be doing in the mornings. And I'm like preemptively seeing, like just timing wise with getting out the door. There's so many of us that we kind of have to be on a schedule. And even before it was a problem, I was almost like making things a problem. So I'm trying to work on, unless someone explicitly says, or it's very, very blatantly clear that there is a problem, just to kind of leave it, just to kind of back off. Like I was doing like to Ben, where he'd be just quieter, and I'm like, are you okay? Are you okay? Like just that kind of thing. So no more of that. I need to trust everyone around me, that they'll communicate with me, and I need to like really kind of redirect the focus to myself. So I've been working on that, and that's starting to feel good. I'm starting to feel leveled out. Anyways, I'm gonna get on with my day. Come with me. I just got back from having coffee with my friend, and oh my God, her setup on her front porch was so cute. She like always decorates so nicely for fall and everything. Let me show you. I should have gotten you one more drink to put out there, shouldn't I? The trio, this is so cute, oh my gosh. It's now Monday. I just got back from the gym. I'm working weights back into my gym routine. I had so many issues for so long with my migraines and just pain from my neck and stuff. And so I feel like I'm moving in the right direction. I can feel the pain already starting, but I'm hopeful that, and I didn't even do much, but I am adding weights back. I'm so excited to put muscle on. I need to show you this house. Because we're moving in 2 weeks from tomorrow, I feel like I've lost some home pride, to be honest. Like it's just, in a healthy way, I feel myself detaching from this house. Plus there's like stuff everywhere. So it's hard to properly maintain it. But I said to Ben this morning, I'm like, ooh, I really do need to force myself to do. I did cleaning upstairs, I did cleaning downstairs, but this main floor, the floors are dirty, it's cluttered, it's not how I would usually keep it. So I think before I jump into my work today, I'm going to do a quick reset of this floor as Oliver licks his butt behind me. Oliver, hey! We don't let them do that on the couches because anyways, if you have a dog, you know. Ew. All right, let's get going. Clean with me. floor is done. I feel so much better. It's definitely more reset. There's still random things placed where I wouldn't typically have them, but way, way better than what it was. I'll show you. That was fun. Let's do this again next week with more vlogging. He's just gonna like, look how old Oliver's getting. Look at his gray hair. Ben says that it's because he gets so many pets that we rub the color off, but he's gonna be 8 in a few weeks. Anyways, we'll end this here. Oh no, we're not gonna bark. We'll end this here, and don't forget to like and subscribe, comment. Also, I'm gonna be launching some kind of membership thing on here soon. Keep an eye out for that. I'm trying to figure it out what exactly how I'm gonna do that. But for the consulting and coaching and everything I do for brands and creators, and I'm doing complimentary discovery calls. So email me and we'll see if a complimentary discovery call is the right fit for you. Email is in the description below. Anyways, have a great week. I'll see you next week. Bye.